Hello, I'm Anawiltos, and today we are going to ask the question, is Leafy a cyberbully? This is Leafy, a YouTuber with over 4 million subscribers, and he is famous for having roasted several other famous YouTubers in recent drama events. And he is also famous for making videos critiquing certain YouTubers and their videos for being strange or unusual. And he is also known for doing this in a crude manner that includes profanity and such things. But the question we are asking today is this Leafy is here a cyberbully? And to this end, I presume that the place where one should begin to find information on this is the definition of cyberbully. So let's find out what the definition of cyberbully, or just bully in general, is. So I began with a Google search, and this is what came up. Bully, verb, gerund, or present participle of bullying. Okay, so in this red box I have highlighted what exactly we are talking about specifically. Okay, it is to use superior strength or influence to intimidate someone, typically to force him or her to do what one wants. Okay, fair enough. A local man was bullied into helping them. Okay, fair enough. Synonyms: persecute, oppress, tyrannize, browbeat, harass, torment, intimidate, strong-arm, dominate, more. Coerce, pressure, pressurize, press, push, force, compel, badger, goad, prod, browbeat, intimidate, dragoon, that's strange, strong-arm, informal, bulldoze, railroad, lean on. Okay, fair enough. Let's go back to the front of this definition. Use superior strength or influence to intimidate someone. So, what you must be asking yourself now is, what is Leafy's goal when he makes these videos that some people find offensive? Well, is his goal to influence or intimidate by use of strength? Is he trying to intimidate these people that he makes videos about? I've watched some of his videos, and I certainly do not find that that is the case. Is he trying to force them to do what he wants? He's not telling them to do anything in these videos. Not at all. So, but you might say, but this is just a Google definition. What about something more substantial? Is this Google all you can come up with? You fool! Is this all you can find? Is Google your only repose, your only resort? Well, I'll just say, perhaps I can find something with a bit more authority to prove my point. And by authority, I of course mean the US government. Who else than the US government to put some authority in this? Now, of course, we might say, well, the US government isn't really the most, the strongest authority on defining things, as we have learned in their strange ways of defining terrorism, but let's leave that issue for another time. We're talking about bullying. That's right. We want to make sure children are safe in our schools. And how best to be safe? Let's have stopbullying.gov, a website all about telling people to stop bullying. So it says, what is bullying? Aggressive behavior may be bullying depending on what happened, how often it happens, and who it happens to. Find out what bullying is and what the different types are. You can also learn more about other topics related to bullying. Okay, I want to learn more, and I'm pretty sure everyone in the audience wants to too, unless they don't, in which case that's fine with me. So let's all find out what the definition of bullying is according to the United States government website. Let's see. Bullying definition. Bullying is unwanted, aggressive behavior among school-aged children that involve a real or perceived power imbalance. the behavior is repeated or has the potential to be repeated over time. Both kids who are bullied and who bully others may have serious, lasting problems. I'm pretty sure it's very serious. In order to be considered bullying, the behavior must be aggressive and include, an imbalance of power. Kids who are bullied use their... Kids who bully, not kids who are bullied, oops. Let's not get things reversed. Kids who bully use their power, such as physical strength, access to embarrassing information, or popularity to control or harm others. Power imbalances can change over time, and in different situations, even if they involve the same people. Fair enough. Repetition. Bullying behaviors happen more than once, or have the potential to happen more than once. Bullying includes actions such as making threats, spreading rumors, attacking someone physically or verbally, and excluding someone from a group on purpose. Okay, let's look at this bit by bit. Bullying is unwanted, okay. Now, of course, as far as I know, nobody who Leafy made a video about where he criticized this person actually asked for the video to be made, as far as I know, anyway. Aggressive behavior. Okay, sure, you could say profanity can be a little bit aggressive, depending on how you define aggressive. But he hasn't really been threatening physically or been really going after someone. So, among school-aged children, so this immediately excludes all adults that Leafy has criticized. Now, of course, I don't know how old Leafy is. Maybe he's an adult. Maybe, I know he's not a young kid, that's for sure. He's probably a young adult, I'd have to say. I don't know his age for sure. Somebody probably knows. But, of course, research, not my strong point, even though that's exactly what I'm doing right now. But let's get back on topic. That involves a real or perceived power imbalance. Now, the question is, what is the power imbalance between Leafy and these people that he goes after? Now, of course, some of the more recent ones involving the YouTube drama, a lot of these people are big, some of them even bigger than Leafy. So the power imbalance is against Leafy's favor in that sense, so there wouldn't really be much power imbalance there. But some of the smaller YouTubers, I can understand how some people can think that there is a power imbalance, but then Leafy explicitly then says not to go after these people to his subscribers. He tells them to leave these people alone. So I'm assuming that there isn't really that much of a power imbalance, and because then those people can always just make a video laughing at Leafy or saying things about Leafy. But the behavior is repeated, or has the potential to be repeated over time. Now, of course, making videos, roasting people, or just criticizing a video is repeatable and can be done over and over again, but Leafy hasn't really gone and attacked people over and over and over again on the same issue. I don't really see him doing that. I haven't seen him doing that. And something where it is repeated would be, for example, but I'm not saying that this is bullying, by the way. We're not making any judgments quite yet on this issue in this video. We're going to later, though. But when Keemstar tells this little story about Pyrocynical going to furry conventions and having sex with a man dressed like a giraffe over and over again in one of his streams, he says it repeatedly. That would be an example of something being repeated. But of course, Pyrocynical could have just decided not to watch the video, of course. And the funny thing is, when Keemstar went after him, it was actually Pyrocynical was defending Keemstar, and then Keemstar decided to go after him. But let's get back on topic here. By the way, Keemstar, yeah, I think he might be a bully, but let's get back on topic. We're not talking about him, we're talking about Leafy. Both kids who are bullied and who bully others may have serious lasting problems. Now, of course, the people we're talking about, of course, Leafy makes some videos that are maybe against some kids, but most of them are adults. So in that sense, I would have to say maybe grow up to some of these people, because I and my channel, I've taken criticism, and people say, oh, kill yourself, or get some cancer and stuff like that, and I'm thinking, well, it's just words, really. You know, these people, they aren't going to go after you in real life. If they meet you in real life, they probably think I'm a nice guy. But let's go back on topic. In order to be considered bullying, the behavior must be aggressive and include an imbalance of power, we already talked about, and repetition, we already talked about as well. Spreading rumors. Now, of course, the stuff Leafy says is satire, so it's not really that much spreading rumors. Of course, sometimes he might be inaccurate, and I think he understands that as well. So I guess that could fall under the category of spreading rumors. Attacking someone physically or verbally, yes, not physically, but he has said mean things about people. Excluding someone from groups on purpose, I don't think that's really relevant in this situation. But Leafy has not been accused of being just a regular bully, he has been accused of being a cyber bully. So let's take a look at that. So, on the same website, there's another page saying, what is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place using electronic technology. Electronic technology includes devices and equipment such as cell phones, computers, and tablets, as well as communication tools, including social media sites, text messages, chat, and websites. YouTube in this instance. Examples of cyberbullying include mean text messages or emails, rumors sent by email or posted on social networking sites, and embarrassing pictures, video, websites, or fake profiles. So now let's talk about these things. Okay, of course, first paragraph, obvious, the stuff that Leafy is accused of doing is obviously in the cyber context of this paragraph. Second paragraph. Examples of cyberbullying include mean text messages or emails. I haven't really seen that. Of course, if somebody knows something about this, might message me and tell me about it. Rumors sent by email or posted on social networking sites. So, what? Again, I really haven't seen Leafy spreading around rumors behind people's backs. And embarrassing pictures, videos, websites, or fake profiles. I don't think Leafy goes in and doxes people or steals their information and then puts it online. I haven't seen that happen. All I've seen is him actually taking somebody's video that's a public video and then critiquing it, or looking at a big YouTube personality and then criticizing that person. So overall, I don't really see this happening. So on the cyber aspect of it, I do not see him as doing this. But let's stop here and let's go to my final conclusion on this topic. Okay, now, based on all this evidence that we have looked at all these different definitions for bullying and cyberbullying, and having looked at some of Leafy's videos, I have come to the conclusion, this verdict, this final word, and that is that Leafy is not guilty. He is not a cyberbully. He's not a bully. Based on the objectively looking at the definitions that we have been given. Now you might say, well, give us a point-by-point play on this. Okay, on the first definition that we looked at, okay, it's a very general thing, and it has to do with somebody sort of harassing someone, but not super hardly harassing, more intimidating someone and forcing someone to do something that they normally would not want to do. And that is not happening. The second one from the government website that we looked at, it just a lot of the categories don't really fit on Leafy on that one, as with the third one with the cyberbullying. It just doesn't fit the things that Leafy does. So I would have to say that Leafy is not a bully, not a cyberbully. Confirmed. And I believe that it is an important thing to be reminded of that on Leafy's YouTube page himself, in this section, in the About section specifically, it says, Leafy is here, checkmark, home, videos, playlist, channels, discussions about, over 4 million subscribers, over 600 million views, joined October 7th, 2011, description, hi, I'm Leafy, better known as Cyber Hitler, Phase Chicken Nugget, Lizard C-word, I'm not going to say that in this video, the Cyber Bully, Illuminati Puppet, George W. Bush, and or Reptilian King. If you don't like satire content, probably not the place for you. Now, let's be specific on this. This is satire, okay? And as we looked at the things that he did earlier, he's not actually going after these people. He's just critiquing them maybe a couple times, and when he critiques them, he never really critiques them on the same things that he does, that the people that he critiques do, but he's actually going after them. But of course you might say, well, maybe your conclusions are wrong, maybe you're just wrong, maybe you don't know what bullying is, maybe you're some reptilian person who is standing up for one of his brother from another mother. No, I am not Illuminati, but I suppose fair enough to say, and I will be seeing you all next time.